Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate all that.
You should take the chicks back to where Primrose is waiting. She should be in the Augur's quarter.
We will, but first, we got a date to go to. So I'm gonna change out my costume real quick. Purple lining, put you into the Midnight Mauve. Just a little quick thing. And then once this loads up, new dress in a navy-ish purple. Kinda fitting.
Good evening. It's now 7 p.m. and the nightly festivities are in full swing.
And then here he is, Leonard.
You came after all. You look absolutely beautiful. You're like an angel from heaven.
I heard this place serves a mean steak.
Yeah, it's delicious, all right.
We order you.
But first, let's watch the fireworks, okay? See? Aren't they amazing? You know, I really want to thank you for coming out with me.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm just here for the steak.
Sure. We're just eating, right? My girl won't get mad at me for that.
Why do you still call her my girl? I thought she dumped you.
Actually, about that, I kind of embellished things. When you saw me looking so blue, it wasn't because I was dumped. See, well, the thing is, me and my girl were engaged to be married. But then she died. It happened so suddenly. I was in shock.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
But then you came along, and I invited you out, and you said yes. And you even showed up. I mean, I didn't think you would. You don't know me from Adam. My girl and I had been looking forward to this day for weeks and weeks. She loved the fireworks of Yusna. She said seeing them made her forget about the end of the world. But then, all of a sudden, she was gone for good. I think she guided you here, so I could enjoy the fireworks for us both. It sounds crazy, but it could be true. Stranger things have happened.
Wow. Brings up another point, like I said before. Depressing as all can get. Really? You just have to feel sorry for this guy. You really do. Stuff like that. A girl soon to be engaged to you just passes away. Just like that. It's... oh my. I don't even know where to begin. Let's just proceed on with this. Let's get out those bad memories, those bad moments. Let's bring in the happiness, the joy. We found the Chocobo chicks. We can return them to their owner after we do a little quick side quest. And talk to our good old friend, or at least alchemist, Velno. Get ourselves another Nectar Maca 3, and then we can proceed on with another quest.
So, did you try my new nectar? Did it have any effect?
Yes, it really did.
Ah, that is wonderful news.
Except the effect wore off too quickly. It has to last longer to be really useful.
A simple matter. For the purposes of the experiment, I deliberately reduced the potency, in case of side effects, you see. It will be the work of mere seconds to mix a more concentrated and potent version. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. This latest iteration I have named Miracle Nectar. Drink it to soothe your soul and restore your psyche, meaning it will free you from curses, leaving you mentally prepared to face any foe.
I don't believe you. That's what you said the first version was supposed to do, but it didn't do a thing.
I forget that you are a mere layperson and need things spelled out. On that occasion, I was referring to the goal of my research. Now I am presenting the results. Anyway, do try it.
That we will. Experimental potion, the Miracle Nectar. During battle, drain a nectar when plagued with 3 or more status ailments. The potion will remove any and all curses. Then report your findings to me, as per usual. And then come over here.
It is, isn't it? You're the Knight of Light. Perhaps you could help me where others could not.
That depends on what you want me to do. So who are you?
Perhaps you have heard of me and my work. I am the man who uses forbidden alchemy to create the ensorcelled machine. Alchemists investigate the very essence of souls and life, the original natural philosophers. Alchemy is an ancient discipline with many rules and laws. And it pains me to confess I broke one of the most sacrosanct taboos of all.
Look.
What did you
if it's
do?
forgiveness you're after, why don't you talk to the priests?
I seek redemption, but no priest can provide it. Behold, the fruits of my crime, the sorcery machine that I created.
That's your doing? That thing powered by chaos?
I had a feeling you'd understand. You could see its essence, can't you? Please, help me. Help us all. You have to destroy that thing. Already countless brave warriors have lost their lives at its hands.
And we have the Tanbam's Taboo, or Taboo. In the champion's quarter in front of the battle arena, lightning counters a man crippled by remorse. Tanbam is his name, and he broke an alchemic taboo to create an ensorcelled machine. Powered by chaos itself, the machine has already slain many brave fighters. The only person who can stop it now is the Slaughterhouse's Knight of Light. But even for her, it is a tall order. Can Lightning defeat the dread machine, Desmond? Well, it's a side quest, so I would hope so. Here's the thing, once you accept the quest, get ready for the fight of your life.
The killings are not gonna end until someone stops that thing. And it looks like that someone has to be me.
Thank you. You're my last hope. Although I built the accursed thing, I am powerless to stop it. It's grown far stronger than I ever imagined it would. With each victory, it consumes the soul of its victim, and thus it grows more powerful.
And just like that, we get ourselves some Desmond notes. And here we go, the fight. Special match against Desmond. 3 stars, crystal medal. Will we survive? Surely we will, if not, well then, get ready for a bumpy ride. Oh boy. Well then, let's get into this.
Bloodsport fans, let me hear you! Our ultimate challenger is taking on the ultimate foe. The scourge of the slaughterhouse has defeated every other foe. Give it up for the indomitable Knight of Light! Lightning, it's your time!
Let's do this. And here we have Desmond. 100,000 in HP, weak to fire and thunder, so having those weaknesses with you is a good thing. He's immune to everything, being a robot and all. And of course, he's not exactly easy. He's not a pushover. Now what I do recommend doing is, at the beginning of the match when he casts bravery like that, and you have purple lightning out, cast your flame. Also, when he does those assault attacks, get ready to guard. Knowing him, he's going to be doing a lot of damage with those attacks.
What's up now?
Flame! When he rushes, make sure you're paying attention, because he can do stuff like that and blindside you. Make sure that you pay attention to that, either by just looking at whether or not he's going to be using his rush and assault and just holding down heavy guard, or whatever the case may be. Oh no, come on, guard. Okay, 1, 2, okay, he's done. And then just flame the heck out of him. I throw poison on him, but of course he's not weak to any of that. Go on then. Nice try. Come on. Flame! Away! That's it. Thunder away! Yep. Oh no you don't. Now while I'm around. Alright. Thunder! Yeah!
Time to go.
Ah. So much damage. Alright. Go straight for the attacks. Come on. Slash. Flame. Okay, here comes Rush. Come at me. 2, 3. Get him in the back. Alright. We're more than halfway there. We got this.
You think you can be forgiven?
And... Nope! Nope! Not today. We're almost there, come on! That's it! That's the true power! Ow! I did not actually see that one. At least he only went twice. That would have made some bad things if it only went 3 times. Oh, wait! Now's the chance! Flame! Assault!
Mix it up.
Ah! I don't think I guarded that correctly. And this should be the final stretch. He's almost there. One hit will do the trick. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. No, you don't! Ah. No easy feat. Not getting a lie there.
Lightning wins the fight! She's queen of the arena! The savior of the slaughterhouse! The goddess of death is celebrating tonight! What a fighter!
Oh, how can I ever thank you enough? The machine has been defeated, and at last his soul can rest in peace. You have saved him.
You talk about that machine as if it was a living thing. Do you think machines have souls?
No, of course not. But that one, it was special. It was not like any other machine in the world. The truth is, my brother's soul was inside it.
Your brother?
It was my doing. Alchemy was the key. It was forbidden magic. I knew that, but I yearned to try it. I took the soul of my living brother and placed it inside the machine.
That's madness. Why would you do something like that?
When people stopped dying of old age, I lost sense of the true value of life. When I carried out that experiment, it wasn't just my brother who died. Now that my brother's soul has been released at last, there's only one thing left for me. I must pay the ultimate price.
You want to believe that dying will absolve you. But you know that's not true. It's the coward's way out, that's all. If you really care about redemption, then you have no choice but to keep on living. You have to regret what you did for the rest of your life, until the end comes.
And if I do that, if I live for eternity suffering the guilt of my crime, will I find forgiveness in the end? Will the guilt ever be lifted?
I wish I could promise it will. But either way, you owe it to yourself and the men who died, whether or not it brings forgiveness.
Alright then. Alright. Got crystal metal from that. And again, my words are none. Placing the soul of his living brother inside a machine, even if it was because of dying in this world, of old age or anything like that, still not a concept you should mess with, like, ever, really. It seems kind of purposeless to do so. But that takes care of Tanbam's Taboo. Now all you gotta do is head over to the Chocobo girl, Primrose I believe her name was, and can complete Friends Forever! And hopefully end off this session, because we're running pretty long. A lot longer than I was expecting it to. Perhaps. Alright, save my AP, or E, wait, what? Save my running, ACB, thank you. Much better. And then just talk over here to Primrose, because the thing loads up.
For you. I found all of your missing friends.
You have? And all 6 of them? They're safe and sound? Thank you. What a kind human you are. Look, can you see? My friends are saying thank you as well.
You're welcome.
When the first chaos swept us away, I didn't know what to do, so I prayed. I prayed for someone to help me, and that I wouldn't be taken away from my friends.
Don't lose them again.
Oh, I won't, I can promise you that. We're never gonna let that happen again. And now it's time for me to return to my normal form. Thank you, Savior.
Did she say return to her normal form? Excuse me? What does she mean by her normal form? Don't ask me.
Really hopeless. Maybe I should just give up. I practice and practice, but no one cares.
No one cares about what?
Oh, you heard that, huh? Well, the thing is... Wow, look at you.
What is it?
I'm sorry. It's just that, well, you have the most amazing look. And it's like you have this incredible aura that screams, look at me! I mean, I bet people stare at you all the time. God, you're so lucky. What's your secret?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't have any secret. Why don't you take a breath and calm down for a second?
Right, I'm sorry. It's just that I got so excited. See, the thing is, I need people to pay attention to me. It's not that I'm vain or anything. I'm trying to make it as a baton twirler. I've gotten really good at it too. I can twirl with the best of them, but I can't call myself a performer without an audience.
It's not exactly my field, but have you tried working on your look? Improving your stage presence?
Yeah, not so much. I spend all my time practicing the baton dawn to dusk. I've never had time to learn about clothes and fashion and things.
Neither have I. Trust me.
Shut up! That's not true, is it? I mean, look at you! And look at me. I wouldn't even know where to start. Wait! I have a fantastic idea. You wouldn't be able to help me accessorize, would you? Can you collect adornments for me? If I see enough of them, it might trigger my dormant fashion sense.
And thus begins probably one of the most time-consuming quests, if not one of the most expensive quests in the game. Adoring Adornments. Near the entrance to the Augur's Corner, Lightning meets Candace, an aspiring baton twirler who just can't seem to get noticed. Candace believes that she needs to jazz up her wardrobe, and after seeing the dashing figure that Lightning cuts, decides she is just the person to help. Lightning's mission? To collect as many adornments as she can and deliver them to Candace. Now, there are multiple ways you can complete this. The most obvious way to do this is just buy as many adornments from every shop as you can get, and then just talk to her every now and then. I believe it's like 65 adornments that you need. You should see it on the guide itself, but if you don't like spending money like that, well, by the time you complete all the quests in this guide, you should have enough just to do everything you need to, so there's really that. But, yeah, might as well accept this, and get ready for the high.
I wouldn't want to give out fashion advice, but if it's just collecting things, I guess I can do that.
Really? You'll help? Oh, you're the best! I mean, I've heard of adornments, of course, but I have no idea what's out there. Can you just collect a bunch and show me what you find? It'll be a huge help.
You can buy adornments from merchants. I also hear some people hand them out for free. Once you've collected a few, take them back to show the girl.
Yeah, I will. Now, funny thing. At this point in time, if you've been following along, you should have more than enough adornments to actually talk to her at least twice to get her to, you know, change her appearance. That's what I was going for. Basically, there are 3 stages that she goes through in transformation of an adornment hog. Basically, once you talk to her those 3 times, the quest is good to go. But I'd rather say that for when I'm completely good to go, or when I'm ready. You know how it plays. Just do it all at once and get it over with, instead of having to talk to her and keep going back over and over again, especially since this is going on very long. So with that said, guys, it's gonna be a while since we complete that quest.
No.
Now, I was gonna say we were hoping to complete this session, or complete day 4 in the session, but we are an hour and a half in, give or take. I still got some editing to do, so maybe next time we'll actually complete day 4, and actually get onto the boss fight. It's a little shaming, I know. I'm sorry for you guys, but don't worry, we will get to it. I guarantee you that much.
The train will leave shortly.
But with all that said and done, guys, that's gonna do it for this session. I'm just gonna be heading back to the Sacred Gate on my own free time. That's basically what you gotta do here. We've done everything we need to. I'm just gonna be heading back to the Dead Dunes Gate. Not gonna really do that much. All I can say to you guys is, if you need to, just stock up on items for a boss fight like you will never see before. And just hope for the best. And of course, if you guys want to follow along, just see what tactics I use, then make sure to keep up to date on the videos. But that said and done, guys, that's going to do it for this session of Lightning Returns Final Fantasy XIII. If you did enjoy, as always, make sure you leave your likes and comments down below. Share this video with your friends if you did enjoy. And of course, if you're new here to the channel and want to see more Lightning Returns in the future, don't forget to subscribe for when they come out daily, and for any more RPG content that I decide to throw at you. But until next time, this is Smiling Dread 4 signing out. Have a great rest of your day, take care, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow for some more Lightning Returns.